What's going on, folks? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Biz, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dweller. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet. Today we're checking out Popular Mechanic September 1989. Got a vertical airliner taking off. They did several of these on their covers. Different types of airliners that basically had helicopters with jet engines attached to them. That must be one of the long cab Ford Rangers. Always love these time machine pieces. And they go all the way back to 1914. They're switching from square sails to different types of engines and trying for the Atlantic. Coming down a little bit further. We're getting really complicated here with shipping methods. And 25 years ago, they were looking at the new channel wing planes. Ha! Laser thwarts. Auto radar detectors. Yes, we have a laser now. Surprise! We're gonna jam the pulses and figure you out. Attack drones made to search, destroy, and escape. Geez, this is the quintessential our idea of what we wanted to do with drones. We wanted unmanned aerial vehicles to carry out things like this. And geez, we're doing this right now over in the war between Russia and Ukraine, right? We got little drones with what, like 4 or 8 blades that are just dropping stuff on the Russians. Huh. Deploys parachute perpetrator, knockout airfield drone. Okay. Wait, pollutant recovery techniques. Scrubber. It's water, absorber. Okay. So these laser simulators were a really big deal back in the 80s and 90s when it came to war games. A guy I worked with, I love working with military guys and talking to them at lunch. And I heard a lot of stories about them having war games. They were Canadians, and they were having it with Americans. And yeah, all lasers. Gum out. Do we still have that, or are we all just kind of switched to WD-40 now? Oh, wow, a TV VCR. And it weighs 8 pounds. I want one. Geez, that's an interesting television set. All right, we got some interesting retro futurism. Hello, Port 2000. Jeez, dude, this guy does such a good job on his art. Retro future. So this isn't as sharp as some of the other things I've seen, but in this situation, instead of drawing one giant thing with a whole bunch of little people in it, this is a little heavier on a lot of little people. So it's a little bit more difficult for them to get them all looking, sharp, right? I don't want to cast any shade at any artist. This is wonderful. It's a great art here. This is freaking great. Ah, remember those old Zenith 286 computers? Yeah. And here we have Hurricane Hunter. That's some awesome retrofuturism right there. Anything you see in the sky as a satellite always has solar panels. That one looks like it has view panels busted out, but that's what you get for hanging out in space. Oh, no. Oh, wait, you're dropping something. I was going to say, I would not want to be a person descending in something like that. Once again, you got to love and respect these projects that they put in here. There's so many projects. There's no excuse for you to be sitting around. Go out and make something. How does the microwave work? Very well, thank you, I guess. And thank you to the aliens who brought it to us. Oh, I was this years old before I figured this one out. Huh. A convection cooker just has a fan in it, right? Yeah, circulating hot air. It just has a fan. Microwave heats food to a depth of 1 inch. Microwaves heat food to a depth of 1 inch. Waves bounce off metal, but pass through dishes. Not my dishes. Check that out, a digital leveler. Huh. Now you can create your own deck plan at the design center. Come over here. We'll show you some things and customize it. And in Canada, these types of people would never be able to own a deck. They couldn't afford that, though they both worked, unless their parents paid for it. You don't have to dress up to strip anymore, partner. I've seen this one so many times, but I love it. I love this ad. She's like, oh, come on. Why don't you come over here and have a picnic with me? And he's like, no. I'm listening to the radio in the river. Well, folks, that's it for me. Like and subscribe if you like this stuff. It's always appreciated. And always, as always, and more importantly, folks, take care of each other, will you?